Good afternoon. So what I'm about to share here is a practice I've been doing for the last couple of days that actually helped me store my vegetables and prolong the lifespan of the vegetable for me to, cook later on. So as you know, vegetables easily spoil, and I really just wanted to share with you how you can properly store it and freeze it in order for you to enjoy the vegetables later on and avoid you actually going out for fresh vegetables each and every time. So the process I'm talking about is called blanching. What it is really just you prepping your vegetables and cooking them in boiling water and salt for less than a minute, and then basically shock the vegetables, pull it out of the boiling water and put it in cool water so that it seals off the cells of the vegetables. That way, you can actually prepare to store them in your freezer for later consumption. So as you can see, I have boiling water here. I have Baguio beans, which I already cleaned, by the way. Simply what you need to do is put salt on your water. What the salt does is it helps stop the enzymes from aging your vegetables, but at the same time, it also helps in terms of maintaining the color. So you will see in a bit that the color would be brighter green versus what I have here now. So let's go ahead and put this in. Now, just a side note, bag of beans for me is one of the most important vegetables there is that you can store, and the reason is they're very versatile. You can use it in a lot of different dishes. You can actually eat it standalone, like munchies. Pretty much, you can dip it in mayonnaise, eat it with your chips. You can put it as sidings as well with any meats you might have, fish or pork or beef. So let us let that boil for a bit. So normally, guys, you can do this in any leafy foods or leafy vegetables or vegetables similar to bagu beans. For leafy vegetables, I suggest to stick to a 20-second rule, meaning pulling it out after 20 seconds. Now, while we're waiting for this, I have cold water just beside me so that I can immediately put it in cold water. Now, I also like to encourage you guys, whenever you're preparing your vegetables, to actually get the scraps. One practice I do have is actually when I prepare my vegetable, I actually have a scrap box where I put all of the veggies. What I do with it is I actually make a compost, which later on I mix with soil so that once I do my planting and any of the cuttings of the vegetables I have, um, you know, it'll pretty much help out the vegetables to grow. So as an example of some cuttings I have, so you don't put anything in waste. So this is pechay. So what I did here is just pretty much cut the bottom and then had that bottom submerged in water. If you notice, you'd see some greens already growing there. After 5 days, probably as soon as you see roots, you can actually place it on soil for it to grow. Similarly, kangkong. So I took out as well the bottom pieces, submerged it in water, and if you notice, new leaves are coming out. So that process is what you call germinating, which is letting it grow for a certain period where it becomes independent for the plant to grow on its own. So this is onion leeks, same thing in water. and this is celery. Now, some of them would grow easier than the others. Give or take, in probably in a month, you'll have something less to buy in the grocery or the market. So if you notice, guys, right, this is greener, right, and that's really brought about by the salt. And then you can test any of these by just really biting on it. If you already know that it's cooked and it still has the crunch, then you're in good hands. You're already good. So in this case, it's already good. Again, just dump it, cold water. What that does, it just shocks the cells. And stops the cooking process. So finally, let this sit. Let this just sit for around 5 minutes in the cold water or the cold bath, and then you can store it. Now, again, there are different ways to use Baguio beans. You can eat it standalone. You can add it to giniling. You can uh, stir fry them with butter or garlic. Regardless how you do it, very versatile. And you can put it in any of your meats. So hope this helps you out. Enjoy.